Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. I'm feeling energetic, but my body doesn't want to be. Well, at least my voice doesn't want to be. Everything else is fine. But welcome on into another stream. How was y'all's Christmas? Or whatever you were celebrating. How was y'all's days yesterday? Great timing? Yes. How's it going, guys? Welcome on in. Christmas was good. It was good. God bug Lego set. Nice. Welcome on in, Albie. How's it going, everybody? Man, there's a lot of people today. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting that. The chat was moving so fast. I need to go back. Brother, I was just going to ask if you're sure you're to make sure you're still streaming tonight. I mean, this is the usual time. I had a feeling someone was streaming soon. I now understand why. I've conditioned you. Asafols, welcome on in. Enkoku, welcome on in. Era, welcome on in. Rolls Wolf, welcome on in. Logan, Logangster, how's it going? Or you were Logangster. You're not. I guess you're just Logan now. ND, welcome on in. All right. How's it going, everybody? Also, Mog says hi. Hello, Mog. The Christmas was poggers. It was amazing. It was my nephew's first Christmas. Nice. I got a sixth sense that detects when Omega's live. I mean, I guess you could call that sixth sense going to my Discord and checking the rules and info because I have my schedule listed there. That's just a nice little plug for the Discord. Salutations, fine festive folks. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How's it going, Variant? Trish Rose, hello, don't make funny thing. I watched the clip of legs crashing out and I feel him. Wait. What was he crashing out over? Which I have to ask, which crash out was it? Friend to Pie Man, welcome on in, enjoying a warm fire and a half an orange. Nice. What happened to the other half? That's a good question. What happened to the other half? You placing glazed terracotta? Oh! Yeah. I'm a little gremlin like that, you know? I just like to mess with people. Going right, I got a bit of a cold and my cat has come to cuddle, which is never a sign of good health to come. Nevertheless, here I am. Oh, no. Yeah, I just got over a bit of the winter sickness. Yes. A lot of legs crashing out then. Yeah. Because I don't use Easy Place, and whenever there's something that's like specifically oriented that is really annoying to orient, I refuse to use Easy Place. I just can't use it. It's just something that I just can't, get over. Like a thing that I just can't get over when it comes to Minecraft. That was the Shaman Italian one. That wasn't a crash out. That was more of a sad legs. A sad Gundo moment. We all gotta take our turns with the winter sickness. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, I had to be still kind of sick during Christmas. But I'm recovering though. I'm recovering there. Tin Bear, welcome on in. Arrow, good evening, Meg and chat. Just gonna vibe as I cycle villagers. Fun. Gotta love doing that. My biggest annoyance with like villagers in general is like you can't just passively, work with them. You have to be like at attention with them at all times. What a gremlin, really. Sort of feeling better, just having tummy troubles. If I'm going to guess, yeah. You had a bit too much eggnog, didn't you, brother? Last night. Eagle, welcome on in. How you doing? Dakota Bird, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Also feel stupid because I recently found out that Legs has SBK lore and I'm sad. I think he's just starting the lore, so don't feel too bad because it's only just starting. Like recently, like maybe like a month ago. I've tried an eggnog actually. Interesting. Well, it's sort of new now. I didn't even have that much. It's just Oh! 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 Someone's online. Lagundo's online. I got stuff to show you guys, but I wanna go say hi to Legs. Say Merry Criminalness. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. Oh, that's not a little bit. And he left. Okay. What the heck? Bruh. Surprised it took so long for Legs to get into lore mode. I think he was just still trying to figure it out. Well, this is part of his lore, I think. I'm not sure. But it's become further because it disappeared. But yes, I have basically, like, in terms of like the main chunk of the episode, the main like mainline plot of the episode, Skyblock Kingdoms episode 15 is practically done. I have 2 lore segments to get done, and then that video is finished, and it will be coming out on Monday. It will be out on Monday, so be sure to catch the video. I think I'm gonna premiere it since it's the last video of the year, and it's a long one too, so you guys gotta grab your popcorn. 25 stream streak for Jungle Gremlin Mig. Let's go. Let's go. I see him. It's Lejundo. Legs.
Hello.
Hold up. I'm gonna start. Oh, Kami fan. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 2 months. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you were streaming. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to like pop in. I'm just doing. I need to get some bits for my episode 11. And
okay. Awesome.
You know, the usual walking around town talking kind of clips. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna be in the background jumping around like a maniac.
That's perfectly fine. I do that for you too, so it's kind of great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the rocket shop yet?
I saw you building it. I was lurking a little bit last night when you were building it.
Yes. But
I have not seen the actual thing though, but I have heard that you've underpriced things just like I used to do in the chunk.
Honestly though, I've gotten mixed messages. I've heard these prices are steep and it's underpriced. I don't know which it is.
Who has said it's underpriced?
I'm pretty sure Pi sayid it's I heard Milkman and Duvid saying it was underpriced, and then I heard Pi Pi and I were just hanging out, and she said, "Ooh, flight duration 3 rockets are a little steep," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, that's also people who are buying flight duration 3. That's their own fault.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what the limit is because it's 8 logs per stack for flight duration 1. But the thing is, the reason why it's so cheap is because I can produce so much of it. Like I'm not even I'm not even like taking a fraction of what it takes.
Yeah, actually, I want to see like what are we up to operations wise over here?
We too much. Too much. In fact, I've got to get to a storage system soon, but I need to do some cleanup because there's I'm starting to notice a lot of shulker monsters growing.
Is it? Oh yeah, I see multiple shulker piles.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I see just oh my goodness, that's a lot of wool.
Yeah. This shulker pile over here needs to stay for a little bit longer.
The gunpowder.
Yeah.
The gunpowder. The string too.
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
It's full. Dude, this is full.
Oh, it's full all the way? Wait, it's not full all the way. There's still there's still one chest.
It's up to this hopper. It's up to this hopper.
Yeah. So it produces way too fast. It produces way too fast. And like
I wish you could convert gunpowder into like bundles of gunpowder. That would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's running. It's running. You can finally catch this running.
Yay.
Yay.
It's going.
It's going. It's beautiful.
I made almost another full shulker box of wool right now, just now.
Oh yeah. Speaking of wool, I gotta show you something that I had to do off camera.
Oh, did the shears break again?
No, no, no. So the wool overflowed, and when one chest gets full, it breaks the system entirely. I realized
Because the children don't know how to put stuff back.
because then they grab the wool that's full. All of them eventually grab the same color of wool that's like full in the chest, and then they don't they don't put it away anywhere.
Yep, and then they're stuck. So yeah.
Yeah. So
This is just wool. Oh my god.
yep. You want to see the sugar cane right now? it's gonna be filling up.
I can only imagine.
Oh, hello, Mog. Welcome on in. Love your rocket shop. Thank you. I'm really proud of that rocket shop.
It seems like it's awesome that we have multiple shops now at this point. Do you have another shulker box? Oh,
I mean, oh yeah, there's
There
a
you
couple
go.
empty ones.
This is
Oh,
all
it's the
wool.
gray man. I just finished my my clump saga finale edit.
It's funny. So I'm editing everything through the beta test, and I'm ending the episode with the beta test, and then I'm gonna immediately edit Haunted Winter, and then I'm gonna immediately edit, the the core missing, and then the attack, because I'm gonna try to get them all done. Because right now with the holidays, like so many people are off, it's kind of break time, so it's kind of like everybody's off on the server, so it's quiet, so it's a good time to just edit instead.
I got a lot of editing. I got a lot of editing done. My video is gonna be 45 minutes.
My next episode. Hold on, I'll tell you what it's looking like right now. It's looking like it's gonna be shorter. It's gonna be a sub 30.
Wow, surprising. Yeah, me. I
basically
tried.
my next episode is the jousting, the road to nowhere, and then the tower jousting, road to nowhere, the tower montage, and then the penetration test, and then we're good to go. So yeah, it's all fun. It's
Yeah.
good.
It's.
I'll come over and see the rocket shop. Do you want to show off the rocket shop?
Yeah, yeah. But I wanna show you what I had to do to prevent more like blockage of the wool farm. Because the shears are doing fine. I checked the shears to see what level they were at.
I've already had to restock them once. I restocked them once a little while ago.
Yeah. So they're doing fine. Like most of them are like halfway, and some of them are just a little below that. But like they're doing decent enough. They're serviceable. But I had to put
the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the next set of buildings to this building.
I'm gonna have to dye
my
these shulker
God.
boxes.
We should probably just dye these.
Yeah.
And this should be how we sell.
Yep.
We should
exactly.
just
Okay.
Sell by the shulker
Fantastic
box
though.
instead.
The nice thing though,
There's a whole
once
extra
it's
shulker box of light blue.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, the nice thing though too is that all this extra, because I was able to clear them up, I was able to fully stress test this properly because it was like 2 chests of wool, 2 double chests of wool, and it's empty. It's been emptied by these guys.
Go, my noodly boys.
Yes,
You're doing so well.
The pasta boys are so good at their job.
This pasta boy seems confused.
He'll figure it out eventually. That's the thing. They do get a little confused sometimes, but there's so much of them that one getting confused doesn't mess up the system in the slightest.
If we were smarter, what we do is we divide the thing in half that they can only access half the chests, because then they remember up to 10 chests, right? So
Or
if we
it's like
split
8
this-
chests.
But if we split this into 4 over here and 4 over here with a wall between, so they couldn't access it, we could put half the pasta boys on one side, half the pasta boys on the other side. Put a
I mean,
fence,
yeah,
and
because
then
I know
they'd
there's
be
like
fast.
like an efficient system where if they don't find anything in these chests, they put it in just an empty chest. I'm pretty sure.
Not an empty chest, because but there is no empty chest, so
Yeah. But
yeah, because you have to pull everything out because it has to be fully empty.
Yeah.
We also need to finally do the interior of this building. We've been kind of
Yeah.
lacking on the interior.
We still need to do a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be taking a break from video editing in January. You know, just the normal YouTuber thing.
Look at that!
Wow, that's crazy.
The trick is you edit in January, you just release in February.
Yes, I mean, yeah, of course. I'm gonna be like doing some small
But
stuff.
I'm
gonna
do a bunch of streaming. I'm gonna
Yeah.
January, February.
like
just
I
streams.
think
I'm gonna
January
get all
is
sorts of
going to
stuff
be
done
the
here.
get the little details done, like all of the
Yeah.
little details done, because
And
you
then
know,
we
like
start on City Block 2.
because the thing about like the normal cycle for my videos is that I need to build big thing, and then I just kind of like build the big thing and don't fill it in with like the little details inside and stuff.
We need to move these
Yeah.
pieces right here.
Yeah, we need to move these. We still got to figure out where the core is. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna record this if you want to record too, because it's important. I don't know if you want to record.
Okay, I'm recording.
Unfortunately, I was just walking past and I noticed something about the snail. Didn't it have 4 eyes?
Did it lose an eye?
Yeah. That means the power is starting to decrease.
Oh, we really have to figure out where the core is.
Yeah.
This is
It
such a
lost it.
problem.
This is a problem.
We're still jumpy. I don't think anything's fallen off the city yet. We're
Yeah.
still okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's getting a
that's
little
not
scary.
good. That's not good at all.
Oh no. But yeah, there's been people launching an investigation because apparently everyone's been stolen from too.
Okay.
Like pretty much everyone.
It's not like somebody was silly enough to steal from every kingdom except their own, right?
Well, yeah, the thing is there's a couple that we didn't know if things were stolen, and we haven't been able to actually talk to the server members because, you know, everyone's in some far away holiday land, you know.
Yeah, the pilots are over in holiday space. It's fine.
Yeah. So we're not exactly sure what's going on, but hopefully we'll figure out soon, and whoever the culprit is, will either nicely or
Look,
be
we've
forced
already toppled an entire financial system. Dealing with a couple thieves should be no big deal.
Exactly.
Like,
usually I love crime, but when it decreases the stability of an entire Minecraft
we love
base.
doing crime. We love
Mhm.
doing crime. We don't love being the victims of crime.
Exactly.
We do crimes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do crimes to us.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, there's my clip. Well, now I know how I'm starting episode 13. Good God.
I don't know how I managed to stay caught up.
Here's the thing. I am caught up. I'm just one episode behind. So I'm releasing episode 11 probably this weekend. Probably Monday at this point. And then
I'm also releasing
episode
on Monday.
12, I'm going to do like first week of January. Episode 13 will be like mid-January, but that's like the first clip for 13. So I'm pretty much fine.
Yeah. Hey, we should do a
Also, I want
jungle.
to go see the rocket shop, and then I'm going to let you finish up stream. And
Well, I just started stream.
Oh, you just started stream?
Yeah.
Oh, it's late. I thought you'd be wrapping up. My bad. Okay, well, yeah, here, do that, and then we're gonna what? Oh, this is our present from She They Santa.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna want to check on the villagers.
Why?
No reason.
Why?
He walked right past it. Guess who's taking up new residence over here with the villagers? That.
I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Why would you put him in the way for me?
I didn't put him there.
I'm the one who's in that room 90% of the time.
Well, you asked him
What?
to be moved. I asked they said to move him to a more was it convenient or inconvenient? I can't remember the word. And
Yay. This is really nice.
Yep. Nice little shop.
16. Oh, they're not. That's not a fair complaint. 16 logs for a stack of the flight duration too expensive.
I mean, to be fair, we have a lot of gunpowder. This is still nothing to us.
Yeah, I do like. So what you did there with the little cloud at the bottom of the water jets, that's what I want to do with the water jets underneath the mega tower.
Yeah. So to design it in creative, I actually used the placing in the air feature of Axiom.
Yeah.
Which is really helpful. And then I just used moss to place this because moss is replaceable. But also, I really love what I've never seen like a vertical like rocket ship with you're able to see like the cockpit with the seats like vertically, which is really like that's probably my favorite part of this whole thing.
I missed. I wanted to just land on here. I wanted to see just see like how you did underneath, and you used panes too, which is smart.
Yep.
This is really good. This is really, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think something like this to cut off the jets for the chunk, or not for the chunk. I'm looking at the chunk for Mega Tower 1 would look sick.
Yeah. Oh, also,
did you see that I made the chunk canonical again?
I was there.
Oh, you were there. You were there when I did that. I forgot.
Yeah. You having memory issues there, Legs?
No. That's your bit. That's not my bit. That's your whole bit. That's not mine. I just liked putting some small rocks underneath the thing, and I forgot. But yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
And oh wow, they've covered a lot more ground. Literally.
Oh yeah. You
Our
also
chest is way less scary now.
Oh yeah. You're gonna want to check. You're gonna want to check the actual profits for stone.
Oh, are they buying from us?
Yep.
Oh, that's.
I wanted to wait
news.
until you were here. Check the top chest for stone.
Oh, very nice. Very nice, and a bunch of cobble too.
Yep.
Are we running low on anything? Basalts. Nope, we're good.
The memory issues they're
slate,
spreading.
nothing.
Exactly.
I think. No, we're doing good. Like most other things. Oh, we're out of dripstone.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're pretty stocked.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to run the super smelter for a little bit to get some more stone stocked in and some more tough. But
so it's nice that we have 2 shops now in the market, but we need to get that 3rd one in soon.
The wool shop. Yes, we're gonna get there. We should do creative build planning one of these days.
Yes.
At some point in the next like week when there's downtime. I have an idea for a shop that how would you feel if I hung it off the side of the chunk?
That could work. Like we could have this area be like the little jungle the jungle shop complex.
Yeah, I'm kind of here for it. So I like the idea of hanging a building off of the side of the chunk over here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, could be fun. That's my idea. That's the whole thought.
Nice.
I do a big balloon, but someone has really set the bar for hot air balloons a little high this season. So
I don't know what you're looking at. My eyesight is not that good.
Upgrade your eyesight, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, hold on. Let me squint. Let me just. Okay, let me see. I can't see. I can't. Oh man. I could actually see it now. Oh man.
Yeah.
I just had to
the
rub my
bar's
eyes a little bit.
high. Yeah, the bar's a little high. For
I
that,
still can't
so-
believe he gave in to the pressure of the
and turn the rotor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually it's very funny.
Yeah, let's go back to
But
32.
yeah, okay. Well, I'll do this. I'm gonna bounce around jungle a little bit though. Get the clips to finish my episode 11, so I can hit render on that thing because I have to do like.gg downtime stuff, and I figured I could just do this really quickly, and the video could be rendering while I was doing coding. So I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Bye-bye.
be good YouTuber.
Good YouTuber.
Good YouTuber. I make it the video. I
make
make
it
it
the
the video.
video.
Okay,
Bye
bye.
bye. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was Lagundo. Now, we go back to our regularly. No. Nah, I'm going to veto that. No, Water Ghost. That one I've gotten so many times that I've actually banned that from the word ban. Sorry. Hold on. Let me manage rewards and I will refund you for that one. Wait, that's not it. Reward here. Okay. Pop that up really quick. Wait, why do I need to pop that? I don't need to pop that up from there. I have it as a tab. I'm going to deny that. We'll complete that one. I didn't know. Yeah, I like certain ones are like, if I've heard it that many times, I'm just not gonna do it. You gotta be creative. And it's all vibes based. It's all vibes based. I still think there should be a rocket launch pad on the ground. Maybe. I have no idea what's going on with the ground, and I don't want to touch it until I know what's going on. And I imagine me not being a grounder will make it a little bit more difficult for me to be for me to plus it is a little close to the grounders headquarters. So I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be launching from here. It could be launching from somewhere else and it's swooped up vertically. Word ban. Yeah, exactly. But yes, we're actually gonna head back to jungle. I'm gonna mute up so I don't disturb Legs in his recording. Although I might disturb him a little bit, just by walking around and generally being a silly guy. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, but yes, we have to deal with some Schlucker monsters. We have to deal with some... Luckily, I've kind of stuffed the Shulker monsters back here. So, they shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. So yeah, we'll start with some of this stuff. Being silly is always wins. Mm-hmm. And that one, Geen, nice. But yes. But man, this episode was actually so fun to edit. But like, holy crap. So much happens on this server that I genuinely have I genuinely don't know how I'm supposed to edit or cut things. You know? It's so annoying. But it's a good problem to have. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good problem to have. But my big issue, my big thing is like, man, I wish I could just include all of it. But like, there's just too much. It's just overload sometimes. How's your holidays been? I have been unfortunately sick the past couple days, so holidays haven't been particularly great. Oh, before I forget and before I get yelled at, I was gonna show this off, but then legs logged on and we got a little distracted. So we're just gonna we're gonna stand here for a second. I want to grab something really quick. Why is everyone I know becoming sick? It's the holidays. It's the winter. This is the time of the year. That's just how it is. But yes, I got a couple things for Christmas from the fam. I got this. I got this little creeper plush. Really cool. It's supposed to be able to like suction into like a wall or something. But like I literally can't find a spot. Like, what if I... Suction. But yeah. Little creeper. And then my family also went to Fan Expo. I forgot exactly when they went, but got me one of these. It's Kakyoin. It's a little keychain thing. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put this, but it's really, really, really cool. They got this, like, from Fan Expo, which is really nice. And then my mom, or Mog, got me this Chainsaw Man hoodie, which is my current favorite shonen right now. Creeper. Oh man. Yeah. I'm surprised not more of you made the joke. Unless you all have never heard of the great Captain Sparkles. Which would be unfortunate. Claps for W family. Yes, W family. W family. Let's go and get a quick round of applause for the family. The fam. The Migs fam. No, I've heard of it. I'm tired. Wait, same. Yeah, I'm feeling a little eepy, which is why this stream is probably going to be like a little bit shorter. Like it's definitely going to be a little bit of a shorter one. Okay, we're gonna lay these out, and we're just gonna do some organization because there's nothing else that I had planned because I'm also a little bit too eepy. Okay, we're gonna grab all the tough stuff. The tough stuff. Yeah. That's why I didn't just say tough, because the chest is actually just labeled tough stuff. Copycat. I didn't know you had the copyright hold on being tired or being eepy. All right. So we got stone stuff. That's a block of quartz. A block of quartz. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's pretty tough, man. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Andesite. Oh, we have a whole shulker box of andesite. Packed ice. Nice. I do see I can't get the real label. Oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do, Water Ghost. Okay. Okay. That's the wrong button. The wrong button. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh no, Water Ghost. That's not because I'm tired. It's because the button. So like the soundboard like lights up in the same colors that, because there's like different colors for the buttons, but there's also like different tabs for the buttons, so like each one can be different colors. But the air horn one is on a separate tab, but it's in the same position and it's the same color. So I can't actually read the label from here. So when I see the button, I just go click, and then I hit the thing, forgetting that I was in the wrong tab. So I don't end up hitting the right button. It's a little bit weird to explain. Like there's like a 2x3 set of buttons, and there's two arrows going left to right, and then the left way, like it's basically just to switch in between tabs, and you can put how many tabs you want. Because my audio interface is actually kind of crazy. The tire, but I'm trying. I'm not going left or right. I'm laying down. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. Pale oak. Okay, jungle stairs. Pale oak. Man, I can't wait to get more pale oak. Totally, guys, right? We're gonna get a ton of pale oak. We're gonna have unlimited. The pale oak stonks are gonna be up soon, guys. Hello, Neon. Welcome on. Welcome on in. Neon Bonsai. It's a cool name. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. You know, they're never trading with you ever again, right? I heard mumblings that Milkman does want to buy rockets, despite him being a grounder. Interesting, right? An interesting thing. You know, I thought he was a grounder. I'm struggling to remember what some of this is from. I think some of this feels like it's from the some of this feels like it's from the Kloomp dungeon, which is crazy. It just goes to show, like, this whole month I've been very terrible about reorganizing things. Amethyst. Do I have an amethyst? I guess I put it in treasure. Yeah, I have to put it in treasure, I guess. Shears going tools. Yeah, I think some of this is Kloomposition stuff. Holy crap. That's pretty odd, man. Well, it is close to New Year's. New Year's resolution. I could never be a grounder, not because I'm like morally opposed to it or anything. It's just I wouldn't be able to keep up with Lagundo, because he will never be a grounder for his own reasons. Oh man, I forgot I filled some of these chests up to kind of mitigate. Oops. Didn't realize I was doing that. Okay, ooh, a bunch of extra shears. You know what? This can stay in this box, and I'm gonna just put the box of shears into... And then I'm gonna put a bunch of the extra shears into... Hello, Wraith. Welcome on in. How you doing? Got some hoppers in here. And you will lose your dragon wings, that and all of the collective heads. Well, not necessarily. You see, the reason why they appear as dragon wings to us is because it is sort of like an extension of our power. So, like, having, like, let's say the dragon egg, right? The dragon egg will increase our power of being able to teleport to different places. So if we are in possession of the dragon egg, I can more easily travel to other worlds. What am I doing? I forgot. 55 stream streak. Welcome on Invoted. How you doing? How you doing? How's the day been? Well, number 2 was funny. I sense a presence with in the room with us. There is a presence, yes, indeed. You're right, young soldier. Oh, I put away the water bucket that I carry with me. I'm very normal, by the way. Stop lying. My jaw no longer sears with enough pain for me to want to knock it off with a hammer. That's quite a sentence. I'm sorry. Congratulations. Bit win for me. I'm more normal than you, dog. We'll see about that. Although I don't really care about being normal. Who cares? But let's not pretend. Look, I'm at least admitting it. And not saying I'm very normal. Like, come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You know who you are. What is normal, though? Yeah, exactly. I think it's a fool's job to define what is normal. Okay. Nice to have a box of extra shears just in here. Normal? I'm never normal. I'm a soldier, sir. I could never have other duties to attend to, like waiting for the new MIG video. How to lie 101. I'm at least more normal than you. Yeah, but I've never claimed to be normal, except ironically. Also, I don't see that's the thing. I can't read tone, so I don't know if you're being funny or not. I've got the people in my brain disorder, so like I mean and don't let Fool do it if there's like 5 of him. Fool's left in charge of knowing what's normal. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. I don't think Fool is normal either. Like everyone, we need to go ask Fool what normal is. Maybe we go ask Sad Milkman what normal is. Although he's AFK and he's on Do Not Disturb, so we won't disturb him. But anyways, we're making breakfast for dinner. Ooh, or at least my partner and their dad are. I love breakfast for dinner. No one can convince me otherwise. I can't do tone either. That's why I tag any joke I make. Yeah. Have you seen Leon's Secret Santa gift, Meg? Pure brain rot. Something tells me that I already know what it is. It's Leon. Skibbity. 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 We got to be at the airport by 4 for our flight. Oh. That's fun. Good luck. I don't know where to put pumpkins. Other plants, right? Yes. Yes. We need glass. 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 Copper. Elfie's gift is worse. Elfie's is cursed. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been so busy that I just didn't sign up for the Secret Santa. That's also because I missed the actual, like, deadline. I've just been so my brain's been so overloaded with things to do that I just didn't find the proper time. I just like saying we're normal, especially when we are so obviously not. You know what? By all of our standards, by like collectively together, we can all be normal by our own like communal standards. Because honestly, at this point, the quote unquote normal people, they're the weird ones in this space. They're the weird ones. We're the normal ones here. At least that's what I like telling myself. Mother-in-law gave me a Minecraft axolotl lamp for Christmas. Nice. Their family doesn't know much about me and my interests outside of what my partner says. Was McDonald's and I thought they had a new meal or something. Thank gosh I'm not normal. For our collective, we're all average to each other, therefore normal. Mar missed out on Secret Santa too, but helped Vintage with Pie's gift. Else missed out. When people tell me I'm weird, I actually always agree with them. Tends to be my brother most of the time. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like people like assume I'm normal until they actually get to know me, and then they're like, wait a minute, who the heck are you? Also, one of these. Okay, yes, I want to take this and this back, actually. I realize I can't organize these yet because I've yet to finish the underside to this. Also, note my partner is bad at picking presents, so the recommendations are also very surface level. The objectively best time to say I'm normal is when you're doing something very obviously not normal. Yeah, sure. People assume I'm normal until they find out that I'm me, and then they figure out I'm not normal because me and I are super cool. I'm perceived as very normal. Yeah, I think I just know how to mask very, very well. I think this just recently ran. Oh, it's about to run. I love watching this run. This is like one of my favorite things. So we're like 20 seconds out from because this takes like 5 seconds every time, I think. Unless I'm miscounting it. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds. Okay. We're about to see this run, baby. I love watching this run. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I think I might need to, like, modify the lighting a little bit because I noticed some aren't growing as quickly. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. What even is normal? Exactly. Here's what we've established here is that this stream, we're all normal. We're all normal. And the not normal people is everybody else. That's a good deal, right? That's a good deal. Hopefully you all agree. I don't think people even think I'm normal when they meet me anywhere. I think sometimes I do have trouble, like when I haven't socialized in a while, and a lot of the times at my job, I am so deep into the work that when I have to interact with someone else, if I find it very hard to put on my social face. Ooh, a wandering trader arrived somewhere. Where? Ooh, okay. Hello. Hello. You're selling our logs, dang it. That's illegal. I'm the clear opposite. Thank gosh it gets me away from people. I can be introverted. I took a gap year after high school, and now I'm doing an online course, and I think I've lost all my masking capabilities. Yeah, sometimes it's tough for me. But if I detect that someone's on the same wavelength as me, I tend to overwhelm that person with my personality. It's very like, cause that's the thing too, cause I could smell it on them. You know how in JoJo they say stand users are attracted to each other? Yeah, so I think that's just like a metaphor for neurodivergent people. Yeah. That's how I found all my friends. It's just fate. Oh, it actually reminds me of something. Plays through my MCYT section in my mind and finds Leon's UHCG series. Wait, so anyone who isn't in this stream is weird? Exactly. Or anyone who hasn't watched any of my streams is weird. That's not true. There's plenty of normal people by our standards. Well, let's just say the majority of us are, you know, pretty much the same. So this is the level of normal that we're kind of like basing everything off of. So everybody who isn't at our basis of normal is weird to us. Right? Well, it's essentially, no, get out of here. I don't want you here. Wow, you're so put together. It's intimidating. I thought you were so cool at first. You know, I never would have thought, but here you are. I just thought you were pretty and nice, but there's actually substance, which is really funny to me. Yeah, I'm not usually an outward talker. You know, someone has to engage in conversation with me first. So like, it's really funny when I get new coworkers, because a lot of them are just like, you seem antisocial. I'm like, I'm not. You just have to engage with me first. And also sometimes people will say things to try to like be funny, and I just won't find it funny. And it's not that I don't like them. It's just like, I don't know how to react to what you just said to me. I don't know how to react. Be a little rude, but they mean well. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. Wait, hold on. I think I could do that with the voice. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them. I'm a social extrovert, so like I just talk to everyone and then I am perceived as normal. Yeah. Me, I only start engaging with people that have either matched my energy or have shown themselves to be comfortable with my insanity. Mean to be. I had to drop out of school for health reasons, and I think I just can't mask anymore. I'm getting more and more autistic. Gain more power. You must gain more power, and you will become the most powerful of all of them. Neurodivergent people are all stand users. Got it. So they're weird, and we are weird, but cooler weird. No, we are normal and cool. And Sigma. Welcome back, Rose Wolf. I had one friend growing up, so I never learned how to talk to normal people normally, so socializing with coworkers is weird. Yeah. Yeah. I also liked, that's the thing too. My coworkers find it weird that I like to keep them at arm's length. Cause it's like, I don't actually like fully know them. Like I socialize with them, But unless they fully match my level of weird, that is as far as it will go in terms of socialization. And I got eyebrows at that, and I'm like, it's not that weird. It's not that weird. Come on. I can get super talkative if people talk to me first, but I never start conversations IRL. Yeah, I like once I get comfortable around a certain around a person, I will talk their ear off, and I will of course ask them to tell me to shut up if I'm being too annoying. But like most of the time, they're like, no, you're not annoying, and I'm like, I find myself annoying, so that's not true. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like annoying, just like information overload, because I tend to just go on and on and on and on and on with people, and I have to like make sure that they're still following, because I'm not a big fan of repeating myself. I'm not like the biggest fan of repeating myself. So I tend to try to make myself clear the first time and make sure someone's paying attention to the words I am saying. Otherwise, it's just like, I said that. That's what I said. That's what I just said. What the heck? So I may or may not be falling asleep right now. So, but somebody jump scare Meg later to wake me up just in case. Jump scare me. What the heck? When I feel I feel a hyperfixation coming out of my brain. Oh boy. However, I've informed numerous times after some interactions that dude was flirting. That the dude was flirting with me, and or I was perceived as flirting with them. Oh, I've had some situations like that before. And the thing is too is like, like even like after the conversation, like I'm just like, oh, so that was flirting? I don't get it. Like, what do you mean that was flirting? That was just a normal conversation. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's crazy talk right there. Jump scare granted. Didn't get me. My coworkers think I'm odd for not liking to participate in gossip drama. Yeah, I don't like to do that either. It's just exhausting. I know darn well I'm annoying, but that's more so for my friends that put up with me for longer periods of times. Yeah. I'm talkative with people I'm comfortable with, but others get the very polite customer service treatment. Hello. Hello. What do you want? Flirting makes no sense. Yeah. Like, there's some conversations that, like, I've seen play out that I'm like, okay, that makes sense as flirting to me, but there's some conversations where I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean I got flipped off and that's flirting? When I usually flip someone off, I'm mad at them. You know what I mean? Or I'm just joking with a friend. Like, I flip off my brother all the time. Realizing I probably don't notice women hitting on me either, probably. I'm in a relationship, but I am on the floor because women never hit on me. It's only guys, which I don't notice. Maybe. Hardcore flirt with my friends, though. It's fun. As a silly airways person, flirting is confusing. I have to get accused of it, but I 100% don't mean to. All right, we got ads, so we're gonna just chill out while the ads are in progress, and we'll be back after 3 minutes. So grab a snack, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back after the ads. It makes doubly no sense when I'm not interested in anyone. Yeah. I'm very selective. Like, I'm interested in people. but sometimes people are annoying. So I'm just, it's more so that I'm like, I don't have time. I don't have time to deal with this. I gotta make Minecraft videos. I'm awake. My dog started barking. Nice. Discovered if I'm nice to a man I consider a friend, he will very often consider that flirting. Yeah, that's weird. And thus how to accidentally seduce your friends one-on-one with very DM. How did Leon, how odd Leon didn't go live today? I thought you had to stream all 7 days a week to push for a partner. No, so for partner, so there's 2 separate months that it lists, and you have to get 6 streams hitting over 100, or not 100, 75 average viewers in those 6 streams in the previous month and then the previous month before. So 6 for each 2 months. So you could stream only 6 times in a month, and if you get 75 average viewers in each of those streams, you could get partner. See, I'm Airways, but I don't think anyone's probably flirted with me. Usually I can clock that they want to flirt, but are scared or something. I'm glad they're scared. Yeah, sometimes I'm always confused because the weirdest ones to me are the ones where they're already in a relationship. And I'm like, well, what's the point of that? I'm already not interested in you, but then I'm like double like you're already taken, so I don't want to mess with you. that one's weird to me. I can count the number of people I've been interested in on one hand. Isn't it 6 streams a month? Yeah, for 2 months. 6 streams hitting 75 viewers average in well, I guess 12 in 2 months, but 6 per month. I guess the easiest way to explain it. Voided lore, I got hit on, including a phone number by 3 different dudes in 30 minutes while at the rink before. Wow. One of them is for now. He apparently has a penchant for hitting on lesbians. All right, ads are over. Something male loneliness epidemic. Yep. It's messed up. I'm back with ice cream. Welcome back. Don't laugh at my boy Robbie. He's a sweetheart. All right, y'all are back from the ads. Awesome. Awesome. Y'all have returned from the... You've returned from the abyss. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your stay. Please be sure to have the complimentary follower emotes or something. I'm trying to say things that pertain to stream. Back to being a voice in your head. Let's go, baby! Want to break from the ads? Oh, I still have black stained glass. All right, I got cleaned up a little bit quicker than I thought I would. I'm just goated with the sauce. But yeah, let's see. Let's go on the hunt for other shulker monsters. We're goat than sauce, y'all. Well, that just means I'm the greatest of all time. You got enough of those. The number of voices in my head has been growing quite a bit, I would say. I've noticed an increase of the voices this year. And I will say, most people wouldn't say this, but it is a welcome addition to the brain. It is a welcome addition to the brain. Oh, there's still some glass here. Ooh. Some glass. Might want to talk to a psychiatrist about that. Well, would it be something that I really needed to talk to a psychiatrist about if I don't mind it? You know, this is not something that like doesn't bother me. It doesn't hinder the pursuit of life that I've been pursuing. Guess not. We all make system, got it. I mean, no, you're just it's. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the same thing. You're just voices in my head. I just want to make that clear. I don't. That's just my lore. I'm just in, like, that's just my lore. I just happen to vibe with people like, with, you know. You're not a literal. Yeah. I want to be careful about that though, because I know that is actually something that people have, and I never want to claim something that's inaccurate. or have others claim for me. I just want to be careful about that, just because, you know, I want to make sure people, you know, whatever they're dealing with, that they're accurately represented. Unintentionally advertised. We're just getting silly with it. Don't worry. Okay. Good to head up for pet sitting duties. Enjoy stream all. Well, Countess, have fun with the pets. So I've gathered you all here today to welcome you to my psychological part of my mind. Make sure you don't go into the lore section. It's currently on fire. It's actually a well-contained fire. It's actually just a fireplace. And it definitely has the chance of setting the rest of the building on fire. But I assure you it's well-contained. It is sitting next to some very flammable material, but I assure you it won't hit that flammable material. I've made sure of that, right? We are the voices that encourage crime and tomfoolery. Yes. Well, see, the thing is, I already do that well on my own without those voices. So you'll just enable my already deranged mind. There are a bunch of different ways to have voices as well. Dude, what are you doing down here? Okay, funny story, right? Funny story. Woo, Mig time. Welcome to Jolly's Chicken. I am your strongest. The man himself is a singlet butt soldier. Yeah, that's fair. I made that joke because system myself. Yeah, I got you. I just want to, I like, you never know who's like new to the stream, you know, and doesn't get the full context of our little jokes. So I always want to be clear with people, you know. You know, and I like that's the thing too, because it's like I don't like to joke about things that I can't claim for myself, especially if that's something that a lot of people struggle with. You know, because like, you know, it could be easily seen as insensitive, and even myself, I could view it myself as like something that could be insensitive. So I don't want to. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable in this stream, is all I'm saying. You know, I want everybody to feel like they can vibe and relax here. There's some iron here. Okay. But yeah, so funny story time. So we deactivated this a while ago. Yo! Hype train! Thank you, Rosewolf, for the 5 kitten subs to Asiphols, Drakion, Bumblebee, Dark Horse, and Newtlets. Bro cannot get to that story time. I know, right? The average Skyhead is at least one plural mod. Factoid is wrong. Avid MC with 5 plural mods is an outlier. I love being an enabler to tomfoolery. Fireplace with a sign saying "put hand here." That flammable material looks like the stable part of the mind. Yeah, you're fine. We know why you're clarifying. You're awesome about it. It's why all of us do feel comfortable making jabs about it. Thank y'all. I thank y'all for being here too. Story time keeps getting interrupted. Yeah. I love that. I love you have that sound because my kid's named Link, and it reminds me of him every time. Well, one of my characters is literally just a dark-haired Link. I was gonna actually make that a replacement for like all of my Kakyoin skins, but then I made the Miglor and everything completely shifted for me. Like I was gonna come up with like an in-universe reason for the change, but then it ballooned into the Miglor. But yeah, okay, story time. So we deactivated the farm, but we did. You see the jungle wood there? It used to not be there. We neglected to light it up. So what I believe happened is a baby zombie spawned, which is the only reason these guys would ever be able to see the zombie and wake up and panic to cause a iron golem to spawn. So this guy over here spawned. So yeah, we have another iron golem that's just chilling at the pond. he's taking a bath. You're enjoying your little swim here, bud? You enjoying your little swim? Taking a little swim. Like the bottom of a fishbowl. Yeah, he's our fish golem. He's our fish golem. We should name this iron golem Nemo. MSU731. Like the bottom of a fishbowl. Master of breath. No, not Nemo. Why not Nemo? Alright, fine. If someone else wants to come up with a name, cool. Her name 100%. You know what? Y'all suggest names and the best one wins. Yo, Voided with the gifted sub to Soulful Roses. Biased. Positron. Thank you, Voided. I just wish your alerts would go through for Poseidon. Okay, I see what you're trying. Poseidon. I also don't know how to spell Poseidon. If someone sound alert SFX. I can make it myself. I think Nemo's a great name. Poseidon. What if we just come up with the most inaccurate spelling of Poseidon? Yeah, we call him Poseidon. And I'll just call him Poseidon, and every time someone tells me that's not how you spell, I'm like, I tried. Oh man, sad Iron Man. Chad said so. I can't spell to save my life. Don't worry, we're just gonna contribute to the misspellings. We're gonna make it. You are being so fun right now, Mike. You're doing your job so great. Okay, I'm just gonna like scroll. I'm just gonna move my mouse around, and whatever my cursor lands on is going to be the name. Oh, whoops. I moved around. Oh, I gotta open this hype chest. Whoa, choo choo. Okay, this one's it. Variant, you won. There we go. All right, guys. We have our new Iron Golem. His name is Poseidon. Totally, guys. I'm the king of oral name making. I have an axolotl named Guan. It's not a bad name. At least it's unless that's after something bad. I don't know. Yeah, that one wins. That's the best one. Yep. Poseidon. We're all gonna call him Poseidon. His name is John. No. We'll just keep him that way. That's his name since he wants to be here in the water. This is our guy. This is our guy. Oh, this poisson. Is that how they say it for fish? I feel like that would be how they would say it, but I don't know. Oh no, my axolotl not. Oh, okay. How the heck do you get John from Guan? Like someone started coughing. Oh god. Don't die. You'll see that Steve the Fish music video. Oh no, I have not. I have not actually. Also, cool thing. I don't know if I've advertised this yet, but the new music overlay works with YouTube Music too. So I can play YouTube Music. So like I can play the Mario Kart World soundtrack and it will show up so you can get the names of this. So if you want to find it out for yourself, check it out. And for the VOD watchers, you can see what I'm listening to. And over on Twitch, if you want to listen to the playlist I usually listen to, with all the music I listen to, this is my Spotify playlist for like all of my other stuff that I listen to. It's got a lot of stuff. It's got J-pop. It's got Japanese jazz fusion, a lot of other jazz fusion, some big band jazz. So a lot of jazz, lots of jazz, video game jazz, and it's also got some video game music. There's Minecraft in there. And then some anime music as well. Lots of stuff in there. Lots of good stuff in there. It's got like 50 plus hours of music covering a wide range of genres. And a lot of like small musicians. Oops, I fell. But yes. I think you know what I want to do? I need to do some tree shopping because I want to go gambling, but I'm low. Like I think I've spent a lot of money and I'm lower on funds, and I don't want to spend my whole. Yeah, I don't want to spend everything. So I'm gonna eep real quick. I'm gonna do the eep. Awesome. So we're gonna do some tree chopping. This is just random odds and stuff because I didn't have a plan for today because I've just been so focused on the edit. I was like, wait a minute, I have a stream today. I don't have anything planned. So today is just vibe stream. Because we finished the last like actual build for the episode, which was the rocket shop. Keep forgetting about for Friday stream somehow. Yeah, I don't know why. Friday just seems to also get past me sometimes. Every time I see this Sneeve, I just hear Sneeve's voice. I don't know Sneeve. I just know. All I know about Sneeve is not even from like a Sneeve video. It was literally like a Viking. It was literally a Viking pilot bit in Lagundo's stream. That's all I know about. Like that's the only thing that tangentially related to Sneed that I know about. Friday hasn't felt real for the last, like, month. 'Tis the season. Yeah, exactly. Friday hasn't felt real for, like, last month. Oh, yeah, I just read that. I'm a good streamer, guys. I love gambling when it doesn't hurt my IRL financial stability. May, can I have your mind? No, it's mine. Do you mind? That's my mind. Ha. 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 Peak streaming. Peak streaming. I just casually forget in the moment the chat I just read. But I want it. Too bad. $1 billion. You can have it. $1 billion. Actually, no. I'm not gonna sell it for that expensive because some evil person will take it. In fact, I will just say that it's actually not for sale. Sometimes I feel like Meg has the humor of Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. How dare you? I'm way funnier. Yoink voided, no swiping. It's not for sale, that means it's free. What economics class have you went to? Who told you that? Who told you that baloney? Clearly whoever did needs to be fired. Funny looking, maybe. Okay. My mind, duh. Don't steal McMinds. I think he kind of needs that. Also, I don't think you want my mind. Cause like maybe I'm not the most insane person in the world, but I think if you had my mind, you would find that you would quickly regret possessing it in the first place. Steal one of his minds. He's got plenty. Hey, let me just make a quick clone real quick, and then I could just give that clone to you. When you'll be golden. That's actually funny because there's like the serious ethical implications about cloning is actually kind of insane. Like, because you think about it, if you make an exact copy of a person, that copy still ends up becoming their own person, because as soon as they go their separate ways, despite having the same personality, they will go through different experiences and then become different people through those different experiences. So to just like make a clone to just do research is kind of like really messed up, because that person will have their own feelings either way. Crazy thing to think about. Hello Jungle is turning out so much. It's so good. I missed the core, man. I want the core back. Also, if you guys missed it, this snail used to have 4 eyes and now it only has 3. So it appears as if there's something. It appears as if these spirals are losing energy. This is not keeping up that much. So we need the core back as soon as possible, because that means, like, obviously we don't want this snail to be full of radiation, but the radiation going down also is a bad sign, because it's also a sign that the power holding up the kingdom is starting to lighten up too. So, bit scary. I want a MiG. This guy is not the place to ask about the ethics of cloning. You're fading in behind me. Exactly. You don't have to clone, just let me use my shape-shifting ability to turn into another MiG. Well then, do you want to be sold? I mean, they kind of ended that whole thing like plenty of years ago, I would say. So I don't think you can do that anymore. I think we all collectively decided that wasn't a good thing to do. SBK the most. Oh, skibbity. Leon's on, as you could tell. Lost something, Four Eyes, Squidward. Lost. I can't do that voice right now. I think if I wasn't still dying a little bit, I think I would be able to do that voice. But unfortunately, I can't. I cannot do not. The snail has evolved her handle radiation into feeling the effects of lack of radiation. Oh no. All for Christmas is my 2 front MiGs. Oh, I'm made of light, so yes, I could split that form of MiG. It would be a clean slate, but wouldn't that MiG still become its own person? Which still would be a very big ethical implication for that MiG to be then sold. Not do not. Exactly. Yes. Chat, can we get a skibbity for Leon? Skibbity. Skibbity. Let's go, baby! Leon chat says skibbity. Let's go! Let's go! That's what Leon said. Wahoo! Yippee! Yippee! You know, honestly, this is such a nice place to tree chop. You get like such an amazing view of the kingdom. You know, you just get the view of the of Mega Tower 1. You guys won't believe how awesome the city will look once complete. Like, cause it's gonna expand this way. So like tree chopping when the city starts expanding is gonna be like so fun. That's what I'm waiting for. Woo! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Yippee! I'm like barely able to squeak those voices out. My body is still trying to get rid of all the nasty stuff. I still can't believe I slept for like over 12 hours. Like I literally went to bed at like 4 or 5 a.m., which isn't good, but like I was vibing. So, you know. And it's the holidays, so who needs a good sleep schedule over the holidays? But yeah, I slept from like 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Over 12? Yeah. Over 12. Ethics of cloning someone from an outside POV is crazy, but as a clone myself, it's just a moment swag. Low key, only a little existential. Don't think about that one too hard. Well, I mean, I'm talking about like I feel like that's somewhat different because it's a you know, I'm talking about a clone that has its own body, that has their own body, you know. Oh, it's totally different. Yeah. I think even if there's a new person in the same brain, you're still it. You know, I don't. It's something that's already like known about and common enough to be like, okay, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure how to explain it, but you know, but like when you have like a whole clone of the same person. Can't be cloned because I'm dead. The ethics of... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Try to get back to a normal sleep schedule, actually, so I gotta head to bed. Have a good night. You're better than the rest of us. Like, people who clone their dead pets. That's insane to me. That's the thing, too, because it's like, it's still, like... Even like that sort of thing, like sure, that pet is genetically the same as your previous pet. That is, but it's not the same pet. So you're just kind of holding on to a memory that's, you know, you gotta kind of accept that they're already gone, which, you know, it's its whole own thing. This reminds me of the debate of save your siblings and the ethics of that. Physically and established memories cloned identical. The second they start like living, they're inherently different. That is not the same person. Exactly, yeah. Trying to clone the dead and clone pets just sounds like the definition of unhealthy grieving. Like, I like my cat back, but I know she's gone. Yeah, that just feels like it hits one of those things where it's like, I think that just is just unethical, in not just in terms of like scientifically unethical, but also just like in terms of like the human psychology. It's not good for the human psychology, because it's like, because then if you try to believe that is you trying to believe that someone else, that's like, you know, like you're, it like, it's, I don't know if I could make a good metaphor for it, but like, it's, you know, trying to believe the same being, that is the same being when it's not. It's kind of an unhealthy, like, kind of mindset to have. So once you start talking about cloning, you got to consider consent to being cloned. Yeah, on top of that, it can cause uncanny valley syndrome, which will have a whole slew of other consequences. Yeah, I think in general, cloning is just not a good thing. I say that as a clone. Haven't we learned that bring things that doesn't end well, Jurassic Park and Pet Cemetery? Yeah, the ethical concerns of like cloning is actually kind of crazy. Like, it's something that I feel like it's something that I wish would have gotten explored in like Star Wars specifically, because you have the Clone Wars and you have the clones, which are great characters, but like the implications of them, first of all, being only existing because of warmongering. So the only reason why they're alive in the first place is because they needed an army, and that was like something, and it was something that was already being tested. And then also, like, the original host was a bounty hunter, you know, so like, and that kind of already has a bad reputation amongst people. To look like that person is kind of like a weird thing. And then you just kind of get reduced to a number when there's so many of those people that look like you, which is some other like sort of thing. Jazz, go to bed. 3:30 a.m. Yes, go to bed. I say that as a person who has a poor sleep schedule. Do it, please. Is being being a clone like AI in a way? No. Because if you're making a clone, you're basically recreating the exact genetic material, and that is not the same as AI. Like recreating genetic material and actual like living material, at least in terms of our definition of what living is, you know, that's also a whole nother conversation. I wouldn't call that artificial intelligence. Because you're basically using the same sort of like genetic code as we are what we are made of, basically, and that's something that already exists. It's just recreating the process, which I guess it's artificial in a way, but the actual like result isn't the same as like artificial, because you're like, if you were actually to do cloning where you're basically creating a whole nother person that is the same, that is reconstructed of the same exact material as the person you are cloning, then that is still like living tissue. That's, I don't know, it's so weird. Such a crazy paradox. Thank goodness I did not go that route, as I went more of the route of reincarnation instead for things. Fair enough. And on top of that, cloning is maybe not a very good thing. I say that as a clone. That makes you the lordjectively the authority on the matter, I guess. Okay, thinking about it like a robot clone, like Frankenstein's monster. Maybe, I don't know. That's the thing. It's a very complicated issue because, like, in some regards, yes, it's artificial because you're basically bypassing the whole like reproductive cycle, basically, in this creation of another person, basically, in some way that is not like in the like normal way of like the natural way of someone being made, I guess. It's so hard to kind of like understand that. It's so complicated. There's so much to this. It's making my brain melt a little bit. To be fair, cloning doesn't seem to be going too well for SPK MIG. I mean, let's just say, well, I mean, I'm not cloning. It's 621 or MIG Prime cloning. But he's not having a good go at it because he's not like an expert on it. You know who was the expert on it? Dr. MIG, because he's been around longer. Obviously, also 222 is an expert on cloning MIGs because he's been around. He's basically the oldest living MIG right now since MIG Prime died. The previous MIG Prime. Cloning is similar to identical twins. Clones their own person in everything except genetic makeup. I would have to say no to that. Because even identical twins have like the slightest genetic differences. Like, obviously it's not like too visible most of the time. Sometimes they're a little bit more the same than not, but there's always slight differences. So identical twins is not, I wouldn't say is exactly the same as like cloning. I'm not calling that clone a prime. Good for you. Just add water, feed it after midnight. Artificial intelligence is based on a method of creation. Overwhelmingly, AI's technological achievement, completely digital, versus Frankenstein's monster being a feat of artificial life. Yeah, so it's yeah. You know what? That's how I would classify it. It's artificial life, not artificial intelligence, because the actual intelligence part is based off something that's actually like, you know, something created from, you know, from a non-technological standpoint, because artificial intelligence is based off a technological feat. And unless we can engineer like a logic system or unless we can create a brain artificially, you know, I don't think that sort of thing would be artificial. I don't know. It's weird. It's such a weird, because I feel like there's so many things that you could kind of say yes it is, or no it isn't, and yes and no. It's such a weird we humans are weird. All of us are weird, actually. Even the normal ones, quote unquote, are weird. And I'm not even talking about that like how we were talking earlier about the, you know. I'm just saying in general. Intelligence from artificial life is inherent and not programmed. That stuff just happens on its own. Yeah. I guess that's the best way to put it. Notice me down another rabbit hole, reading about cloning. I don't need to do that. Exactly. Yep. I mean, if I end up making someone accidentally disgustingly interested in a topic, then I will have done my job. I think. Oh, it's normal. Let's be real. That's fair. I was thinking along the lines of stealing things and putting them together to make something that new that is non-human. Metaphors are hard. If you read the book where the creature goes through like a whole arc of learning how to be a person, how to make fire and read. Actually created the body circuitry. It just naturally started to think be on its own because you created the means, pathways of freedom to do so. Yeah. I guess it's the difference between telling it's the difference between programming something to do something versus it figuring it out on its own. I guess. That's how you can separate the ideas. Is that artificial intelligence is a human trying to program intelligence versus intelligence just happening because of something that's already been there that you're just creating the means to do so, I guess. Words are hard. Talking about Frankenstein's monster. A little bit, yeah. It's kind of like the sort of like the kind of the difference between we're trying to figure out the difference between artificial life and artificial intelligence, because one could argue that artificial life is a form of artificial intelligence because the life was created not by, I mean, the sort of the life was created in a not normal way than what is normally seen in nature, I guess. But at the same time, the brain already exists, and when you have it's not something that a human is creating. It's just they're creating the life. The brain already exists, so that brain is going to learn on its own. We're Socratic seminaring in here. Using its fiction of life to current AI and the concept of cloning. Monster dialogue gets me sometimes. You know, I wish, honestly, I feel like these are the type of conversations I would wish I would have in like literature class, because I would like to talk about that like that sort of thing. But I just, the thing is, when we actually read Frankenstein when I read it in high school, it was around pandemic times, and I kind of had a really tough time during that time, so I couldn't I didn't really kind of follow through on a lot of that stuff. I wish I could have had these conversations. I felt like it would have been really cool to have. Artificial intelligence simulates intelligence, but it does not understand it. I think the understanding has to be different. The differentiation, yes. But that's the thing too, because like, what if, like theoretically, what if artificial intelligence can not only simulate intelligence, but understand intelligence and understand itself and be able to learn and grow on its own without any like other input or programming. Like, what do we say then? We say test tube babies are artificial life because they are made in a lab. I mean, yeah, I guess they are in some ways, but then, yeah, exactly. That's kind of like that kind of adds to that. It's like, cause like in the end, the result is very much the same because they use a lot of the same processes to get them to be born healthily, I think. But it's weird. Did you not have this level of conversation in school? I wish. I feel like I would have been a lot more engaged. I feel like I would have been a lot more engaged. I think just everyone around me did not have the interest that I did in this sort of kind of talk. I feel like if I had more of these conversations, like there were definitely some, like I had an economics class, and it was around the exact time we were that the PS5 was coming out, and we were talking about supply and demand, and we were talking about how certain things affected like a certain world events impacted the ability to be able to distribute PS5s to consumers, you know, including the chip shortage, you know, and all that stuff, and how that and how like certain like costs increase the prices of like consoles and everything, and inflation and all that good fun stuff. And it was actually an interesting conversation. Like, it wasn't like even like a lecture either. Like, we were in the class, and this was about the point where we were able to like kind of semi go back into class with masks on and stuff. And we would just sit around and we were just talking about that for like an hour and a half, and it was so cool. That was like that was actually the most fun that I had in school, like since like the pandemic started. And I was like, man, I wish I would have had more of this, because I probably would be more engaged. Like, I don't like lectures. I rather to actually like have like conversations, because then I feel like I learn a lot more, because then I ask questions and then I share experiences that I've learned that I'm interested in. I really enjoyed Socratic seminars in my literacy classes. Still in diapers, so it wasn't that apparent to you. Okay, shut up. And now you have a whole gaggle of followers to blab on this level too. Yay. I'm gonna be able to talk about things sometimes. Who did Dracula after Frankenstein? My biggest problem with reading is I'm never consistent with it. That's why I never join book clubs. That's why I always just do it on my own, because I could just do it on my own time. Because every time I tried to do that sort of thing, I'd always get behind on the reading. And then I just read Cliff Notes. And that's why whenever I had an assignment in school, like read to this page, I never did it. Or I would read way ahead. It was never consistent. It was either I read way ahead or I didn't read at all. Because I don't like being told what to do for entertainment. I would join a book club. I love talking about books like this. Yeah, like it's not that I don't love books. I can't do book clubs specifically. Because I just do things on my own time, and I don't like being scheduled to do reading to specific pages, because it can vary. And sometimes there's books that I'm not interested in that other people are. Or there's some books that I am interested in that other people aren't, and then I read ahead, and then I'm like, I'm privy to information that other people aren't, and I'm like, oh, I can't participate in this conversation anymore because I know too much. What if there's a difference between AI and human intelligence has to hinge on the chemical and hormonal parts of the human experience and influence emotion, forge instinctive connection? That's the thing. Human intelligence is very, very, very complicated, because it's like a tangled web of different things that coalesce into a personality, and, you know, all those little quirks and stuff that I don't think artificial intelligence can get to at this current point, because it's too stuck on the intelligence part and not anything other about actual, like, you know, consciousness and awareness of oneself and others, and you know, like on top of data, just you know, feelings. And I feel like that part is what complicates the sort of idea of actually trying to create intelligence in machines, because it's such a complex web of different things coalescing into an identity that I don't think that we will see that sort of thing happening in our lifetime. Especially in something like, I don't think we will have robots with that sort of level of actual like personality. For a way to do book clubs is more so we read our own books on our own time, then take turns blabbing about it and then comparing them to each other in real world things, which you can do regardless of how much progress you made. Yeah, that's why I read manga mostly. Like I'm not usually the type of person to read like big novels. Usually. But it's just because I enjoy manga more. Because I also like art, you know. But I also like, you know, like drawing art. It's cool to see because it could also convey things that aren't written on the page, which also take a level of like, you know, paying attention, you know. Like even if there's not a lot of like reading to do on the page, you kind of want to pay attention to the panels themselves, because sometimes they'll be telling you something that the dialogue or the whatever the text is not telling you. Yeah, I would never stop at the page I was told to stop at. I always read ahead. I didn't even realize I just looked and suddenly I'm 3 chapters ahead. Yeah. It is largely just pattern searching and regurgitating, not much of anything else. Well, that's not all AI. There are like systems of like logic that are classified as AI that are not the same as generative AI. Generative AI is like its own like thing that's like kind of the thing that's not great in my opinion, because there's other systems of AI that can be helpful and aren't doing as much harm as generative AI is doing to our environment and just to like local towns and, you know, residential areas in general. But yeah. Just finished the message by, I can't pronounce that name. And man, does his writing haunt powerful and thought-provoking in such a necessary way. Of course, I had to buy 2 more of his books to read. Cool. Read through a manga called My Name is Shingo, and that's actually about a factory robot. I have right now I have read about 2 volumes of 6, and there's not an anime version of it. Cool. I didn't read any school-assigned books 4th to 12th. I read a book in senior year that I got to choose from a list. Manga would count for book club. Yeah. Yeah, like one of the I like my shonen stuff, which obviously can sometimes be a lot more simplistic in a lot of ways, but like some of it cuts deeper, and sometimes it's hilarious because like Chainsaw Man, for example. I always bring this one up because it's my favorite currently. It's ridiculously like deep in a lot of ways, but like the audience that reads it and watches it doesn't get it. Like I can't talk about most of it here because family friendly stream, but like it's sort of this idea of like you know, just seeing this kid basically get taken advantage of by a system which preys on the vulnerable, you know. And this character has like simplistic ways of thinking of the world, and sometimes things that deserve criticism, but you can't fully blame him for thinking that way because of how he was brought up, and he's only been raised with specific things, so his thought process is very immature in a lot of ways, and sometimes objectifying, for sure. But it's a symptom of a larger issue of something that's out of his control, that he couldn't control growing up. And he himself was kind of just left in the dust by society. and the people that are supposed to take care of him. Hi, call me Lily. How's it going, Lily? How you doing? I was getting make as an English teacher. Manga club. I have a manga adaptation of The Color Out of Space, which is really cool. Took a class about superhero ethics, and we read comics and watched superhero movies. Best class ever. Ooh, that's cool. It's good to make it enjoyable, and I would forget to read. I do really like reading, though. I can knock out like 500 pager in like 2 or 3 hours if I'm interested in it. I'm teaching when I can be in that class. It's been more than 2 or 3 sessions reading a book. It's not getting finished. Let's see by Aaron Morgenstern. Like connecting dots, multiple stories at once that coincide with each other. Interesting. Someone into JJK whose favorite character is Nanami. I get you so much. He's a deep character. So many people just don't get him. Oh yeah, Nanami is such an intriguing character to me. I mean, like instantly, I kind of like started to see like what he was about with, you know, his whole story. You know, working kind of the corporate lifestyle, and obviously that's a huge critique, and that's the most obvious critique. I feel like I definitely want to reread JJK for sure, and yeah, he's such a good character. Man. I don't want to say more. I don't want to say more because I don't want to spoil anything about him to anyone who's interested in JJK. Main stories are straightforward, but the side stories are just jumbled and not in order. Interesting. Modern comics have a lot of lessons that are just as deep as the classics, but aren't considered as valuable in literature. It's a shame that I will encourage more of my class. Yeah. Yeah, I just really need to pass out and hopefully sleep off this sickness so I can get some work done tomorrow. Here's hoping my computer will work. Good night, fine folks. Have a good night, Variant. No good. What are you talking about, Lily? Okay. I think this is enough to do some gambling with. We're about to hit ads soon, so I think this is the perfect timing. So we might as well just get through the ads and then we'll get to some course fruit gambling. My grandpa's in the hospital and his big toe is black and he might have to... Ooh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Lily. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you meant. Well, hopefully we can bring you some good vibes. And hopefully your grandpa can recover. And hopefully that doesn't have to happen. Very sorry about that. Oh, I gotta put the... Okay. Grab our... Close out. Okay, we are gonna get 3 minutes of ads, so we're gonna wait to start course for gambling until after the ads. So grab a snack, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back after the ads. Stars! Welcome on in. How you doing? Course Route Roulette is such good vibes and also incredibly hard to spell. How you doing? I shall proceed to perish in ads. Oh no! All right, you don't have. Oh no, you don't have your gift sub anymore. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Water Ghost. Hello, Lily. Everyone doing good? That's good. That's good. Okay, as long as I'm supporting Meg. Thank you. Coarse fruit roulette. It is a weird one. Yeah, roulette is definitely a harder word to spell. I don't get that dang Trivago ad. I think I'd prefer that over all the AI ads. My dad got me oils for Christmas and they smell like soap. Interesting. What's the plan for the stream? We're about to do some coarse fruit gambling. We've just been organizing, doing some treat shopping, just odd ends and bits. I think I might title the VOD for this stream when I upload on the VOD channel. I think I might title it Gambling After Christmas or something like that. Bashing into the ads soon. Goodbye for now. Eagle Warrior 61 fell out of the world. Oh no, into the void. Be sure to hit that respawn button. Is the VOD channel up now? Yes. In fact, I will provide the link to it so you guys can subscribe. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I can't see y'all for just a moment, so bear with me. It is also linked in the homepage of my channel if you just scroll down. But I will provide the link here. So yeah, the lore stream is on there and Wednesday's stream is on there. No, I got the Trivago ad. No. Yippee! Yeah. So if you're looking for the lore stream and you want to catch up on the MIG lore, go check out the VOD's channel and give that a subscribe. That being live now is funny considering I watched the lore VOD on Twitch just after this afternoon. Well, awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But yeah, holy crap. We're at like 1,300 followers. Holy crap, dude. You guys have been insane. It's been awesome to see all these new faces. I've worked on stared at this fan art for too long. I'm sorry to hate it, but we stay silly. I will finish it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't lose your mind over it. Or lose your mind over it if you want to. If you want to. Just don't go too far. That was very fun. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. Because I sure enjoyed that stream. Yeah, I realized how insane it was based on the fact that I was able to just talk about my lore for 4 hours straight and still barely scratch the surface of what is going on. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of stuff happening lore-wise, but it's going to be mainly set up in the next episode for stuff that's going to happen in 2026. But yeah, if you didn't know, guys, Coarse Fruit Gambling has been moved over here. So it's in a much more convenient spot, actually. I will say, I think this is just a personal note. I think they should move the sign to be over here facing like the rest of the kingdoms, but I kind of get why they have it facing this way, but I feel like it's a little awkward like facing away from like most of the server, but you know, it's cool. Where's my name? Oh yeah, I'm right here. Okay. 4 hours? There's something wrong with you? You didn't see the amount of time that the Lord stream was? A new guy other this over. I just forgot. How much do you have? Okay, so my high score is 21. Okay. Oh man, there's not a lot of coarse fruit left already. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna sleep here to reset my spawn. I have the tab open, I just haven't touched it yet. Flow Gojo. Yo, Gojo? Domain expansion. Infinite void. Oh, I grabbed too many sticks. Infinite what? As someone who is currently surviving her stressful life with SBK streams, I appreciate the 4 hours. I'm glad I'm able to help out with that. Yeah, Water Goes, how many pages did you get to with your notes? Main expansion, Acts of Vatu. You have 63 crafting tables? Wait, I only have 63? I gotta fix that, actually. There we go. Perfect. Good night, chat. Good night, Engoku. Should I take MIG lore notes when I watch stream, read along? Should I keep a tally of my correct, wrong theories? You know, if you want to do that, go right ahead. Be my guest. Personally, I would very much like to see that because I'm very interested because I don't know. You seem to have the most extensive knowledge of my lore, and I would like to see what your impression of the things that you got right or wrong are. I feel like I would embarrass myself. I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I feel like you've got a good understanding. I feel like you've got a good enough understanding that even the stuff that you miss wouldn't be so like it wouldn't be like an embarrassing thing. It would be like a oh. Okay. We're gonna just do this like a little bit at a time. We're gonna start with 8. Actually, no, we'll start with 16, and if I die on the first one, we're going down to 8. So okay, I make sure to set my spawn here. I don't have anything else in my inventory. So 30 some pages to go through. Of my initial 16 pages, everything is straightforward as I thought. But like, there's 30 some pages to go through. You know, the ones where it actually gets freaky. Go, Mig, go! All right. Oh, okay. We need to replace a TNT. Looks like. It looks like. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it being out here feels scarier than it usually is. All right, gang. Here we go. Gonna be at the class. I had an appointment. There's a test. It's coming in the future. Undisclosed time. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, good start. Okay, that's not bad. That's a good start. That's better than I did the last time I played Chorus for Gambling. 6, 7. No. Stop it. Oh, dang it. I did not mean to do that. Oh, before I go, I just realized there's no easy way back up either. Gotta make sure to resupply the TNT. Meg, take a lore test. We need to be graded. I'll take it with my raw knowledge, no studying. Okay. I'll put together like a Google Forms doc. A Google Forms thing. And I'll make that the test. Or I might just put polls up. on Discord. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I still gotta figure out what the questions would be. Oh, I forgot to reset the thing, but that's fine. We'll keep track. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, 4. That's not great. If I get a higher score than voided, do I get bragging rights? I want to see SPK do those name all the blocked Minecraft tasks. No, I could not do that. The 25 descriptions are just bad description. Which clone is this? Yeah. Oh man, yeah, this actually hasn't been reset in a while. What the heck? If I can get 16, I'll take 32 down with me. Okay, here we go. They can't do that. They don't have most of the blocks. I would be good at that. Okay, never mind. I'm not taking 32 with me. Ah, unfortunate. We'll keep the stream going until we run out of chorus fruit to use. Because we're going to run out of chorus fruit long before we run out of wood. I feel like no one acknowledges that this doc is technically the second one of himself. You know? Wait, what? As far as I'm aware, there could be more. I'm not fully understanding what you're saying. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was the doctor. I was reading doc as document because I thought we were still talking about the lore document. Sorry, my brain is funny like that. It does funny things. It misinterprets sometimes. That's another thing that I sometimes struggled with, was misinterpreting something when I was younger. Because I misread. I mean, there's 2 Dr. Migs. Well, technically the one that is currently in LS-0 is a clone. Because like, as a contingency for upon his death, the doctor did make a clone of himself. That is more so just an exact copy, like a quick. It was like a backup. He's like a backup of the doctor. That's like recent because he's constantly backing his brain back up into the system. You watch that lore playlist. It is 8 hours long, I'll say, I think. I'm pretty sure. And it's not going to tell you, it's not going to give you all the information fully in order. It's just going to give you like the bits and pieces, like the context for like certain bits of the lore document. Ghosties, I thought you were taking notes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Jeez, man. I'm gonna have to start taking 8 now. I have to start taking 8 now just to extend the amount of time we're here. Yeah, I'm gonna take 8. Oh, geez. I almost forgot to. I need to put TNT. I don't think we'll run out of TNT before the end. Apparently the only way you're gonna get on my level is by watching everything. Yeah. Well, in all reality though, season 2 of Skyblock Kingdoms is its own self-contained story that doesn't really need for you to watch everything. It will definitely advance your knowledge and make like you will definitely appreciate certain elements of the story more, but it's not necessary for viewing. Jesus. Do you have confusion on some stuff like who exactly is Dr. Mig? Because I'm confused about that part. You need to watch everything. It's just a little tidbits. Yeah, it's like references to reward longtime viewers. It's just like that extra bit of like, guess what? You've watched for a long time, so here's a little bit of a reward for you for being around. And then the people who haven't watched just get some fun stuff. But yeah, the Doctor has been around for a long time, so he was the one who kind of found the Axe of Vatu in season 1. He's the one who kind of creates all the system. He created the clone regulation system. He's the one. He's the same Mig who warned 526 of the Skyblock world dying, and knew why the blocks were falling. Man, I think that 8 is the most I'm gonna get today. So Dr. Mig is basically the scientist. He's the guy that knows everything there is to know about the biology and psychology of MIGs and how they work. You know, how they clone themselves and like, you know, how they behave and everything. So yeah. God, that sucked. I just keep writing him down as 221. Yes. Well, that's his designation, but he's kind of nicknamed the Doctor. Everyone calls him the Doctor. My God. Lock in, Mig. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. Dude, your nose. Shame. I mean, I do say the Doctor and 221. I did clarify that the Doctor was 221, so that is something that I would say you should add to your notes. That's why I try to be as clear as possible so that there's no confusion. Well, I'm stupid, make it a chronic illness. You're not stupid. Oh dear God, I might actually get 8. Oh, never mind. Just as I say that. Just as I say that. Well, questions on the test. Which one of these numbers is the Doc? I like how everyone calls him the Doc. Like, hey, Doc. Hey, Doc, what's wrong with me? Hey, Doc. I got this little cramp on my left leg. I need you to check it out for me. Hey, Doc, I'm feeling straight, Doc. I don't think I need anything, Doc. I need to create a Mig, which is just Italian mobster Mig. And he just talks like that the whole time. That'd be such a fun character to play. Hey, Doc, I got people in my head. Man, that's weird. You right? I swear to God, if I get over 8... Ooh! Okay. This is a little awkward. I think what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to jump off because there's no way for me to get back up and then just collect more. So this is not gonna count as an actual death. We'll go back to, let's remember this position. So this is where I was standing. So we got 8. We got 8. So we're already doing better. So we're gonna grab 8 more. Oh, dinner time. Bye. I come to my house, I get freaky over there. I am good. I'm good. I'm fine. Hey, what's up, Dak? No, I don't. I'm normal. Okay. All right. So we'll remember this spot. So we're going to jump off. I'm watching season 1 SBK. Milkman Tag. This is so funny. I missed Milkman Tag. Okay. We're going to grab our last 8, apparently. Man, it would suck if I got to 16. Okay. So we're gonna continue this run. We were in this spot. So let's see. Can we get more? That's 9. That's 10. We got 10. We got 10 today. We got double digits. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. All right. I think I've had my fix. Okay. Dark Horse, thank you for the lurk. What the heck is happening? Oh, it turned on autoplay. Oh, that's what happened. That's why it played one song that I already heard again. Because it was playing a different song from a different person. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Woo! Oh lord, it's in my notes. I put Admiral finds Weird World, aka Pleasant Craft, and makes 221, aka Doctor. I think what helps in that sort of situation, you should have a special page, a page that is specifically dedicated to listing the characters as a reference. That's like something in notes to do is if there's recurring things that are happening, recurring concepts or recurring characters in like a story, you're going to want the list of those characters to remember them. That's how I remember. That's why one of my favorite things about manga is that especially shonen manga, is that at the beginning of a volume of manga, good night, chat. Good night, Big. Good night, Rosewolf. At the beginning of a manga, there is a character list, and they have the image of the character and the description of the character. So I constantly forget characters' names. So it's so nice to have that character list and the character names so that I don't get confused. Because I'm terrible with names. I forget names all the time. I literally forget names all the time. It took me forever to remember the names of like... It takes me forever to remember the names of like a bunch of characters. Especially when I'm like reading a new story that I've never read before. And like, especially when you have like a story with like a huge ensemble like cast of characters. Sorry, I was just reading something. Yeah, when like a story has like a large ensemble cast of characters, it's hard for me to remember names. It takes me a while. But yeah, that is going to be it for the stream tonight, though. We're gonna head out and we're gonna go raid out. The stream, I will try to get this VOD up tomorrow morning. So if you missed any part of it and want to go back, I will have it up hopefully by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. If not, I will try to get it out the next day. So yeah, we're going to go raid. I'm going to just close out of the game. Yeah, I'm just moving stuff over real quick before we go send people out to the raid. Dude, YouTube music is so weird. Why did it just pause out of nowhere? Let's go raid Joe Hills. Yeah, the music just decided to pause. Just decided to stop. All right, we're gonna go raid Joe Hills. All right. If you are subscribed, use raid 1 message, but if you're not, that is totally okay. Just use the second raid message right there, and we're gonna go send Joe Hills some love. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you on Monday for some more SBK. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!